I understand.
Okay, we're recording.
All right.
Previously, oh
So,
wait, we don't get one of those because the DM hates us.
yes, that's
No.
exactly why. Because I hate you.
I mean, I always knew, but now that I hear it,
Now it's on recording. That's all I wanted.
The last time that we played through here, you guys had finished talking to Jewel, and Nigel's finally managed to resolve his curse somewhat. Instead, he's moved it from inside his head to his backpack. And Christina Lynn has discovered that her curse may be inaccessible, and she's found new information that is pertinent to her character and what may be going on with them. In the meantime, you've decided to
It's
head up
not a
north.
tumor.
It's not the tumor, it's a squid.
ew.
You all have decided to head up north to hit the last set of runes here before you move on. And upon reaching these runes, you discovered that it seems there may be somebody here who's taken up residence, and they're portraying themselves as being part of the Struelbrugs. However, some of you have gotten a weird feeling about it.
Yes. Yes, I do recall this now.
And as you're approaching it, Christina Lynn, you're starting to get really, really nauseous. Sorry,
A
Xana.
bad feeling about this.
Mm-hmm. Can you give me a Constitution check, please?
No.
Okay, well then you're just gonna fail
Oh,
it.
lawyered.
Give me a second. Constitution check or Constitution save?
Save.
Save.
All right. Uh, as you get a little closer there, you start to feel really, really weak, and you start to feel kind of clammy. And suddenly, you have to go find somewhere to puke real fast.
Nice.
And give me 1 second here. I've got to send you a message. Anyone else? What all you doing?
Do I see that she looks sick, or does she actually puke?
Oh yeah.
I ran over here to puke.
Morning sickness reference.
Sure, it's morning sickness.
Well, what time of day is it here?
It's kind of early afternoon.
Yeah. Kind of look at Ziff.
I don't think Zith even notices.
I'm not doing anything else, though, by the way, in case you're waiting on me.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait her to come back and ask her if she's okay or what's going on. It's
Well,
not polite to disturb someone when they're puking.
dealing with a message, so we'll have to wait.
So up ahead, you see at the entrance to this temple here what appears to be a couple guards, and one of them is wearing sort of these white robes, and they're wearing the symbol very clearly of the Strobucks there. and they just welcomed in all those pilgrims and basically are saying things, peace be upon you. You may enter, find respite from the desert. Welcome to the Strobugs. And he looks expectantly to your party.
Hmm. Hello.
Hello, what brings you out here?
We just were hoping to go to the what is it? A temple?
This was the third in a set of places given to your group by.
But it wasn't like we don't know what kind of place it is.
It's a temple.
Okay.
The gnome, you're at Coppertooth, had asked you guys to kind of keep an eye out for these runes and bringing back these sketches of the words and the imagery from inside. He needed for stuff recording for his archaeology because that's kind of his particular field.
What temple is it? Do we know like the specifics? Like, is it to a specific god or?
Well, you know it belongs. You know that these temples kind of belong to older deities that have been long past at this point. You don't see the markings of Zool anywhere, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, just is it like, can I tell by looking? What do I know?
You can give me a religion check.
Very well, I accept your terms.
Anyway, anyone here that actually follows along with this too may do so as well. Al, I know that you had
Right.
an interest in archaeology. This might be in your thing because you were kind of studying what the world was like before. And then if
Yes.
Christina Lynn wasn't puking, she would probably be able to do one here too. Oh yeah,
Right.
Christina Lynn did win.
I just didn't want to interrupt them while they were talking. But if possible, do you think it should be religion or history?
You may use either.
Right.
I'm gonna guess that Crix is gonna go with a 19 that he just got.
I am going to go with it. Yes.
Let's try history, and it's a 16.
All right, so what you can figure out is that this temple, whatever it used to be, probably belonged to Talos and Umberlee based on the statues you're seeing of an old man with an evil kind of scowl on his face. That would be Talos specifically.
Okay.
Okay,
We're
whenever possible, when there's a short break or anything like that happens, I'm always taking my small notebook and sketching anything of interest, like statues, and writing down description of things that I see. Rocks that appear to be aligned in some specific shape to serve a specific purpose, that kind of stuff.
So,
Basically, taking notes of everything.
I tell the guard we're here to pay our respects at the temple.
Very well.
so we're
Please come in, be refreshed, rest, drink.
Okay.
So- just like an
Where's the
amusement
inn?
park.
Yes. I go through the turnstile.
I have a question. I think it's not all Hashim questions, more like a Rodrigo question. You said that they are look like Strobergs, but not. And I know that the Strobergs were after my master. And this kind of reception, welcoming, like come in, be refreshed, eat, drink, rest, and
Whoa,
all this
hold
kind of
on a second.
stuff.
You
How
said
does it align?
hold on. You said you thought they were after your master.
Wasn't that what you said before?
No, no. Raz Kunan is the one that cursed your master. He was the one who was after your master. The Strobugs are a divinity that live in the northwest reaches of the map.
They're kind of cool.
Ah, okay. So I got them mixed up. Sorry about that.
No, no, you're fine.
We had
It's one of
interactions with them.
it's one of the demigods that seem to be vying for power. So the Strobugs are a collective entity, and then you had Zool. So you've met two of the divine powers here so far.
There is no steam.
Oh, I see what you did there. Anyway, I go. Is this the into the temple here?
Yes.
Go in. Phase through a wall if I have to.
All right. Are the rest of you following?
Yeah.
No.
Someone's
She's puking.
puking.
I would really like to ask if you are okay, but I have a feeling that you're not going to open up for me, so I'd better keep quiet. Because I think that I have talked to Zenith before, but it was like those conversations were always very quiet and reserved. So I think she would only open herself to the others. So yeah, to the other gifts. So I'll just look at her with eyes that show that I'm worried about what's going on, but I respect that she doesn't want to talk about it.
Okay. uh, then Christina, did you say no? You're not going in.
Correct.
Okay. Are you staying outside while they go in?
Yep. I
Uh,
moved where I'm staying.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, I don't notice.
Well, I just said that I was looking at Zenith, so I don't have to ask. You don't feel like going inside?
She'll
Okay.
look at him and then she'll look right beside her, down at the ground, and then back at him.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Could you repeat, please?
I said she looks at him, then glances down at the ground beside her, and then back at him.
Yeah, she puts the lotion on the skin.
Christina, are you trying to convey a message to him?
Yes.
Okay. Can you do me a favor then? Let's figure out a role here for this. On your character sheet, there's got to be something.
Performance.
Sure. Yeah, we'll do performance
Thanks.
and insight. Performance versus insight.
I think that's
I
not
did say
going
thanks.
very well.
Hey.
Well,
You know
actually,
what?
we matched, so
You
no,
know,
you
you
get.
know,
Both of you were
what?
equally bad at it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I do have that inspiration point that you gave me. Can't she re-roll that performance check?
Well, you can re-roll your insight. It doesn't work for other people. Your
It
your
doesn't work
inspiration
for other
point
people.
is your inspiration point is not the same thing as a lucky point. But you guys get matched,
Got it.
so you know what? I'm
It's an
fine with.
opposed roll, not a. There's not a limit that we have to hit.
Yep. So you guys matched. Honestly, I'm not sure how to rule this out. Uh, Christina Lynn, you can give the worst performance check for this that you possibly can.
I mean, I think I
Like just
did.
something that's obvious, glaringly obvious.
She looks at him. She grunts loudly. Looks down at the ground. Grunts loudly. Then looks at him and grunts loudly. How about that?
Sure.
There we go.
What is it that you just conveyed to him? Because he
Get
picked
your
up
ass
whatever
over
the hell.
here. Don't go into the tent.
Wait. You are talking simultaneously, and for some reason my audio is not so ideal today. So you were speaking simultaneously. I couldn't understand the last
Sure.
sentence. Could you repeat, please?
What she's trying to convey is get your ass over here. Don't go into the tent.
Right. So that's what I will do. I'm
Okay.
getting my
Yeah.
ass over there and not going into the tent.
All right. So you were able to pick up whatever she put down. Everyone else, you should be on this new map. I need you to go ahead and put your figures in this bottom left corner where you can see me clicking at.
On it.
You know what? For roleplay reasons, I will imagine that this is some kind of a gift code, and I will grunt and look at the ground as well in attempts to see if the other party members realize that what she's saying.
I'm already inside.
They're already inside.
Right.
Why are there clotheslines?
I was trying to do stuff decoration. So when you enter in this area, you can see the empty ruins, but they've also started to be filled up. So you can see the old ruins and rock cracked underneath. but then there appear to be satchels and makeshift furniture here and there. Up above, there's these banners
Oh, yeah,
strung up to
worked.
sort of decorate it, and you get the feeling that they've tried to sort of make this place a little bit more holy. It almost looks like this sort of fair or festival street bazaar that you would see in like India on the
Those are
inside
not
here.
clotheslines. Those are prayer flags. Actually, they look like papel picados.
Fine, yes. Christina
Papel
Lynn knows my
picados,
campaign
right?
better than I do, so obviously she knows what it was I was
No,
trying to
I
push here.
wasn't talking to
Yeah.
you.
What a bitch.
I mean, we hang flags like that too when we used to go to yacht club regattas, if that counts.
Totally counts.
Fun fact, you know
There,
that papel picado is the same thing as shredded paper, right?
Yes.
there's no yacht club here.
Not with an attitude like that.
Sure.
Well, I know now. I have a mission.
Make a yacht club.
Uh-huh.
Redneck Yacht Club.
All right.
Hey, I don't know if you know this, but we have a boat. Okay.
In pieces.
Shush.
So you all can see one of the high priests here just kind of looking and watching you as you go past, and gives a now little nod and bow of the head, steps aside. Brick and Ziri are kind of looking a little cautiously around. And as you enter further into here, you can actually see a worn pathway in the ground,
There's
guarded on either side. There also appears to be a lot of provisions and stuff set to the recesses of this cavern.
I guess we're moving.
yeah, I figured.
Okay.
Eh,
I mean, what's over here?
Provisions.
Anything useful?
They all highlight red. You'd be stealing immediately, and just like in Baldur's Gate, everything's going to come after you.
Oh, okay, rough. I decide not to steal anything.
Up to the north of you there, Zith, you can actually see what appears to be this sort of stone plateau with a little bit of a fountain in the center of it. Around it appears to be some sort of apparatus that's just billowing this pink smoke everywhere, and there are people that are kind of lying around it, sort of unconscious. And I have to move them back over there because I forgot to move them back afterwards. There we go. Sorry, I'm still adjusting from an old map.
Okay, I'm gonna move right about here, and I'm gonna ask this guard what the hell is going on with the knocked out people.
The guard looks to you, and he basically kind of explains they've partaken of the sacred lotus. They're having visions and finding their inner selves.
Right. And then
Sounds sketch.
I'll walk back
Also
and
known as ayahuasca.
try and find the rest of my people. And I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna let Crix know that there's drug addicts up ahead.
Well, I don't have any money for them.
And stay out of the pink gas.
All right, no pink gas. Actively avoiding pink gas at this point in time. Oh, what's up here?
Oh, look, there's more pink
Right.
gas.
You enter a massive antechamber here, and you can see what appears to be an extremely lit fire. It looks very similar to the pink smoke you see billowing there, but this one's a lot more active. In front of that, in the center here, appears to be a large iron cauldron with water inside. It's very dark and kind of brackish looking. Up at the top there, you can.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
Hi. Up at the top of this, you can see a sort of stone plinth and a bunch of people around. And let me redo some adjustments here because, again, I forgot to move them back afterwards.
A lot of
After the other
adjustments happening
party
here.
went through here. Behind
Feels
them,
a-
you can kind of see the old runes, the sort of markings that you expected to find that Yorick had pointed you towards.
Wait, it's that easy?
Yeah,
That easy.
I don't trust this.
Christina Lynn, you were asking something.
No, I wasn't asking anything. I was gonna make a comment that was absolutely inappropriate.
You're not there.
Oh, okay. Appreciate that you didn't do it. Thank you.
All right, I guess we'll
I'll
go
just wait
and
until later.
um, we'll do the markings of the runes.
All right.
How do we do that? We just like smear feces all over them or something?
No, we have paper and charcoal, but I mean the feces
Oh,
method
okay.
does sound like a viable option.
My bad.
Like a ditto machine.
Yeah. Did you wait a ditto machine?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
good.
not sure. Yeah, I heard diddle machine.
Okay, good. I'm not the only one.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
100%.
As you approach closer to here, you can see more people just kind of knocked unconscious or kind of in a stupor. One man sort of stumbles forward and he goes and he puts his hands into the water in the basin there and takes a deep drink of it, and then you kind of see his eyes sort of glaze over. Ziri is eyeing the water.
No, Ziri.
Hold on. Sometimes the best lessons are learned firsthand.
That's, you know what? Let it happen.
We're gonna go get some. We're gonna go copy the runes. And
All
you
right,
know, just being a responsible pet owner, I'll just make good choices.
Hmm.
Wait, what do you mean you're going to make good choices? What
No,
are your
no,
good choices?
I'm telling Ziri to make good choices. That's being
Right.
me being a responsible pet owner.
So Ziri reaches forward and then kind of stops and pauses, and she looks at you and she says, there's black things in this." As you
I go to inspect it.
Sure.
What do I think the black things are?
Give me a knowledge religion.
Oh, God. It's
They
not one
used
of
to
my...
have a knowledge planes, and they don't have that anymore. Okay. So
Not the
one of the
worst.
things you notice about the black things, as you get towards the water, it looks impossibly cool. The black chunks in it almost look like just this transparent sort of obsidian. But the way they float, you realize that they're actually ice chunks. You've heard of a place before where there's black ice, and it's the river Styx in the Hells of Avernus.
Oh, my.
The waters there are said to poison the mind, that it would cause you to forget completely.
I advise the rest of the party to not drink of the bad
Are you doing
water.
so openly, or are you doing what are you?
No, I'll do it with a look.
Oh fuck.
I look meaningfully at them. That's all. That's
And
all I wanted to do.
as you
I'm
approach the center here, you can see the priests kind of size your party up. As welcome, my children. Welcome to the Strurobugs. May you step forward and receive their blessing.
we already have it.
I look at Zith. I'm like,
We've already dealt with the Stroll bugs. We're fine.
oh, we already got one earlier. We're good.
uh, yeah, I don't know if that's really deception. Technically, you're telling the truth. You did deal with the Strurobugs.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what we would use for. I don't want whatever you're offering. Persuasion.
Okay. Persuasion. I'm terrible at those too.
Not today. Priest seems a little disappointed, and he goes ahead and he sets some of the flaming herbs that he had kind of scooped up there and set them down.
We're gonna go
He
get.
seems just
We need to just collect these runes and get the fuck out of here.
So Brick will step gingerly around this guy while you do that. You notice they don't seem to stop you from wandering up on the stage when you go up there to do this.
Okay. So we'll.
Anyone who can hear that skittering right there, that is my insane cat that has just decided that I love.
I love insane cats.
Sort
In fact, there's no traction on the wood floors here. All right, you're able to go ahead and get those sketches. So that's another bit in your inventory there.
All right. And then I guess we'll explore the rest of this place, and then we'll get the fuck out of here. See where they're harvesting all the organs at.
Yeah.
It seems to be, other people here. They're not priests or anything, but they're just kind of doing their thing, moving around and loading stuff up. It seems that when the new travelers come here, they just kind of add their provisions to the those of the old ones. You see up here a flag that appears to be strung across. It almost seems like it's hiding the room behind. Can you see past it, or did I
No.
set that lighting
Nope.
up properly?
I cannot
Okay, cool.
see past it. I can kind of see through it if I stand in which square was this square.
You kind of see through it.
A little bit.
No, like so I can see if I stand right here. If you draw a straight line, it goes about a half a square's width all the way to the edge of the map for me. Crix, come here. Look at the broken map.
Oh, I can see it already.
Okay.
I can see it on yours.
Okay.
I think I still have Zith sight.
Cool. I still have Crix sight, so that's awesome. We share a brain cell.
There we go.
You both have
Congratulations.
orange cat energy.
Yeah.
Right on.
I'm looking for the character sheets here. There we go.
What I was going to say is this looks awfully like the Pesh quest in Skyrim.
You're not here.
Oh,
You're
there's
outside.
there's a person in front of me. What the hell?
Yeah, no, he seems to be another high priest there, and he's just kind of sitting in front of the tent. That tent seems clearly reserved for them.
Oh, I definitely want to get inside that tent now.
Oh yeah, now I really want to. I'm just gonna push past him. I think.
So, while you're sitting there trying to debate about this, you kind of feel a sudden tug at your shirt there, and when you look down, you can see Ziri has a really, really worried look on her face.
Ruh-roh.
And she goes, "We have to leave now."
I kind of walk on up to them. What's the matter?
Hold on. Let me check something. Yeah, I'll ask her in Goblin, like, danger?
So she responds back in Goblin, which translates roughly to large lizard thing, not normal. Dangerous, lots of teeth.
Are the Strobugs lizards?
No.
No. Okay.
Basically, she indicates that she stuck her head behind the curtain there.
Ah.
I'm gonna ask this high priest if we're allowed to go into the tent.
Just.
He shakes his head. He just kind of looks to you and says, "No, this is our holy tent."
Oh, look at that. Not much of a fucking commune here, is it, you fucking liars?
Ooh. Fight words.
Sorry. No, I was saying that to myself, not out loud.
Kind of lean and whispered as if this is all very strange. I think we may have to prepare ourselves for some combat here.
Okay, hold on. I guess I'll do a performance on this. Oh yeah, no. I was gonna try and convey a message to you. just with a facial expression. No.
Well, if he rolls a 1, if he fails his insight,
Oh, do I have to? Do I roll against or in response?
it's opposed. Yeah.
Let's see here. Where? What is it? Insight?
Yeah, sure.
Is that good or bad?
I really don't know how to deal with this because his performance is terrible. But your insight was brilliant, and last time we kind of did a match and match sort of thing.
Usually, like the way that I've seen it done is the performance has to beat the insight.
Okay. So Crix is over there looking for these real subtle messages that he expects, and he's not picking up what he's putting down this time.
I'm confused.
This is equivalent to, let's say, like Shin giving off all those complicated hand signals that you guys never really agreed on what to use in the first place, so you had no idea what the fuck he was trying to tell you.
Do you remember that scene in Infinity War from when Star-Lord and the Guardians are getting ready to go and
Oh, yeah.
go after
Oh, yeah.
Thanos? And Star-Lord like gives all the hand gestures and they just walk past him and do their own fucking thing?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, it's that.
It's that. Brilliant.
So yeah, I'll just not go into this tent, but I will walk over to this flag that's blocking this doorway and see if it makes them a little nervous if I get to walk towards it.
Yeah, actually, he's kind of watching you expectantly there, and you can see him motion to someone over on the other side there. Not on the other side of the flag, but on the other side of your group there. See a
Okay.
guard starting to approach you from the backside.
I don't like it when men approach me from the backside.
Oh, bet you don't. Freaking ex-Navy over there.
Not what I heard.
I'm just standing next to it. I'm not like trying to actively go behind it.
Okay. Well, he's kind of watching you. Excuse me, you can't disturb them while they're meditating.
Oh, no. We have permission.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Go ahead and give me a deception, please.
Excellent.
If you're actually doing that. Are you doing that?
What's that?
Are you actually saying that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Deception?
Sure. Yes, please.
It's a -1.
That's not terrible.
It's not terrible.
No, it's not. Let me go ahead and roll an opposed one here.
Hey.
Ooh.
He looks at you, and he looks at the priest behind you. Technically speaking, you beat the priest roll too, and the priest just kind of like looks and has a weird scale face. Is like, okay, I guess.
That sounds like something that maybe could happen.
I mean, we did do some work for the stroll bugs, so.
So the guard's like, all right, and he just kind of decides to go over there when no further attempts or no further arguments made. Congratulations, Crix. You got a good deception check there.
Now I don't know what to do with it. We go behind the tent or into the tent or whatever.
You mean the play? We're allowed to go behind the curtain, where Zero told us not to go.
We'll take a look.
Are you opening it up?
Well, I mean, I'm definitely gonna peek. I'm allowed.
All right. And you kind of pull back the curtain there. You can kind of see a large round antechamber. Two braziers that seem to be burning with an unnatural light there. And there appears to be a couple of Cerberus statues just kind of facing the center of the room. You can see them here and here.
Mm-hmm.
Up against the pillar here, you can see a man that's chained. He does not look well. And just on the other side here, you see something that looks like a large white lizard thing with horns approaching him.
Ooh.
And as you watch there, you can kind of see the man struggling while the thing runs a single claw down the center of his chest. And he stops for moving for a second, and you can kind of see him struggle in pain as his chest opens up, and another one of these things pops out.
Oh my god. Well, we're gonna have to stop this.
I don't think we should stop by ourselves.
Are you closing the curtain again?
I close the curtain.
Okay.
I told you they were harvesting organs.
Never mind.
That's not where I parked my car.
Everything seems to be in good order. I think we can go.
The oven on.
Uh,
Ziri is like absolutely panic stricken right now. You can see her just struggling to try to not to friggin' puke.
Cricks, I left the keys in the boat. We have to go.
Okay, we're going. You know, thank anyone who passes us by or
Nope.
approaches us.
I'm not
No?
thanking anybody. Fuck that.
No, we thank them. We thank them. Thank you very much. And we keep walking.
Don't do drugs, kids. Otherwise,
Yes,
you
you gotta
otherwise
catch
you
up
get
to
murdered
Crick.
by lizards.
Thank you. Come again.
No thanks.
All right. So back outside. Christina, Lynn, and Al, you guys can have a conversation before they reappear here, since they've been in there a while.
Yeah, but are there these guys still out here?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
You don't have to have the conversation right in front of them. You can move away from them.
Yeah, I just moved back 10 feet.
Just pretend the rest of the party's not there yet.
Yeah. So those are reptilian creatures with rings. They resemble the Abishai.
Huh.
I don't know if I said that right, Eric. Half devil dragon creatures.
Are you talking about what we saw?
No. I'm telling Elishim what I see.
Oh.
Christina, Lynn, for your religion check, because you succeeded on that one.
Yeah.
Abishai are specifically they're specifically descendants of devils imbued, or of Tiamat's eggs imbued with devil magic. So they basically are a crossbreed of that.
Did you just
They're
literally
devils in
lore?
their own right, but they've got dragon blood to them. And there's, as with Tiamat and as with the chromatic dragons, there are 5 different breeds of them.
Right.
Did you just have like a literal lore dump by like? Did you learn through vomiting?
No.
That's me sitting down.
This happened like
Her, you mean?
20 minutes ago while you guys were fucking off in the tent.
Yeah, and you puked.
Right. Okay, I thought you were making fun of me there for a second because I groaned when I sat down.
No.
I groan when I sit down all the time.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah.
It's called being adults.
It's called being old.
Yeah, I'm old.
That's what I said, adults.
No, because when you turned 18, you were technically an adult, and I didn't grow nearly as fucking much.
I don't think you reach adulthood until you hit 25.
You know what, I will say that I also don't agree with that, because I barely think I'm an adult, and I'm 35, so.
Holy shit, wait a minute. No, I'm older than you, never mind.
There's a thing.
I'm probably older than you all, but that's fine. Age is just a concept.
A
No.
whole lot of we throwing down here because I'm 42 now.
You're 42. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm 40, and I'm 40, but I just won 2 medals on a martial arts tournament. So
Boom.
there's that.
That's winning.
Wait, Nigel's the baby of the group.
Yeah, I'm almost always the baby in these groups.
Holy shit. That used to be me.
Hey, so you are saying that those creatures are a half breed between dragons and demons?
And there's one right behind us now.
That's not one of them.
Is
Nope.
that
That's
the
the other thing I
Ifrit?
described to you.
That looks like a genie. Is this a genie?
That's
Yeah,
your.
it's an
I think it's
Ifrit.
your genie.
That's an Ifrit.
Yep.
That's a fire. Oh shit!
Okay, so
Law and
we
order.
against.
Fuck, SVU's here.
Yeah. Marish Harkut.
Sorry about that. I've sensed. Sorry about that.
You're good.
So you are saying that Solicitus just appeared right behind us?
Yeah.
Sabat's always been with you, Al.
Yes, but he's always been like
Sabat be with you, and
invisible
also with
or
you.
inside the lamp or something like that, and he just materialized behind us.
Well, he didn't just materialize for you. He's always kind of there, talking to you, kind of whispering to you. Uh, but Christina Lynn, did you just? Sorry, is it Xanath? Did you just indicate to him that you can see him?
Yes.
Okay, so she can see Sabat now, right now.
Wait a minute. So you are saying that you can see Solistus, which is my patron, the
A
one who
horned
bestowed me my
man.
powers, and he's been walking with us all the time.
The
But I
horned
thought
man
he
behind
was.
us that's all red and angry looking. Yes. I can see him.
I look confused at Sabath because I was sure that he was invisible to everyone. So I look at him confused, waiting
And
for
he
him
looks
to
right
provide
back
an
at
answer.
you with the same sense of confusion.
So now
I'll wave at him since he's not attacking Al or myself.
She can see us now.
So
So is it your
after
bottle or is it his bottle?
it is our
It's his
bottle.
bottle and mine.
Oh, it's like a joint. It's like a couple's Facebook page. God, that's annoying.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
sublet or are you both on the lease?
They're one of those power couples that kind of meshes their name together. So instead of Sabat and Al, it's Salal.
Oh God, it's Benifer.
Which one is the cantankerous Puerto Rican though?
Oh.
So
This is
what
an interesting
exactly
turn of
happened?
events.
What exactly happened to you that you started feeling ill, and now you were able to discern that they are demons, and now you can see my patron as well. What happened?
We walked up and it started making me sick. And I ain't going in there with no fucking devils.
I commend your prudence, but there's another thing that's starting to worry me. So these are related to the strawberries, and we have just
No,
talked to
no,
Zulu.
no, no, no. Those are not stroll bugs.
So they are posing as strawberries.
Yes.
So it is yet another faction vying for power in this already dried up world.
Yes.
So I find this extremely fascinating to be able to witness history unraveling itself before my eyes. I am not sure I would like to be on the inside side of the struggle between three demigod factions. This can get out of hand extremely fast.
It's about this time that the rest of the party has emerged now from the tent.
Do we see the Jinn?
No, you
Cool.
guys do not see them. I put
Awesome.
him there for the sake of Xanath.
As I'm getting closer to Xanath and them, I'm gonna say, we forgot to feed the boats and we gotta go park the camels. Let's go.
Best thing I've heard all day.
So
And
he is proofing it.
What did you do?
When I come over here, I will let Xaneth know that we just watched. I guess I'll say it quiet. That we just watched something slice open a man's chest, and then another creature jumped out of it.
Yeah, not stroll bugs.
And then I'm gonna hand the markings to Al and be like, "Here,
Okay.
we should probably leave. I don't think we
And
need to
I should,
murder another entire faction of things."
Do we go this way? Do we go this way? Or do we just
we
get the fuck out of here?
looking at Sabah. That's I say we definitely don't need to murder anything right now. We have done our share of murdering for the whole week.
I mean, hold
We-
on. Let's not limit all our options. We can
Husband, you're
barely
not
hear
coming
you.
through your mic.
Bad. I said Crix is a little downtrodden. He was hoping for a little more murder.
I
See?
thought you were a monk.
No, he's
He's
No,
not a
absolutely not. Yeah,
a murder
I-
scholar.
I have technology to test out by murdering people.
He's like Alfred Krupp.
I like your thinking. The best road to peace is by killing everyone that might oppose you.
There you go. The work must be done.
Like I said, you're like Alfred Krupp.
I don't know who that is.
He's
Alright.
like he used to make steel. Well, the Krupp family still technically is like they're steel barons, but they
Oh, I see.
they exclusively made steel in Germany for a long time, and there's some organizations that they worked with, if you know what I mean.
I think I do.
Rhymes with a game that involves dice called Yahtzee.
Oh, I love Yahtzee.
Okay.
I love my
failed
husband
performance versus
so
insight again.
fucking much.
He's not picking up what you're putting down.
Oh, well, that's because I rolled a 1
Uh,
on my performance again.
Yeah.
Are we looking at the world map?
No.
I still see the
No.
other map.
I still
Yeah.
see.
I think he was asking us
No,
if
I'm
we
asking-
want to.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna head towards Urix. Like, fuck this place.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would like to. Now
Sure.
I'm talking about Al Hashim. Does Al Hashim know about the suppose? No. You can move on to the world map, please. But I was going to ask is, does Al Hashim know about this relation between Tiamat and the Githyanki? Like that's the reason that they ride red dragons because of their allegiance with Tiamat in the past. So, does Al Hashim know about this fact of history, or no, he does not?
You may give either a knowledge religion or a knowledge history check for this one, but it's a little bit harder because you're not as familiar. This is something that kind of exists out in the outer planes.
Yeah, I would just roll because it was gonna be like just a flavor question that I was gonna ask, so it's not really utter importance. But
Oh no, I got you.
Take the roll.
There's two ways.
I
Excuse
don't
me,
think
there's two
that's
ways to go
enough.
about this.
Hmm?
It could either be something you already know, or it could be something that you're asking the Gith Yankee about and trying to find out. Okay, so you know that Tiamat is rumored to be trapped in the hills with the knowledge 16 there. You know that she's somewhere in Avernus. That's kind of been the thing. As for the specific relationship between the Githyanki and Tiamat, you're not quite sure about that one. You know that the Githyanki have a racial alliance with red dragons. So
Yeah, that's not enough for me to ask the question I was gonna ask, and it's not like super important at the moment. So
sure.
it would be a bit forced for me to just go ahead and ask. So let's wait for further opportunity. Okay, let's move on. Thank you.
Okay, that's what was making that noise. That's good.
Sorry, do you refer about my coughing? Sorry about that.
No. It was something else.
Alright.
I'm 3D printing some stuff, and my box cutter that I use was sitting really close to the 3D printer, so it was shaking, and it sounded like the head on my 3D printer was vibrating, and I was worried that I had broken something the last time I tried to print with it. But it stopped when I moved the knife, so I know it's good.
Right.
All right, so it looks like it's going to be about roughly about 4.5 days to get there.
Yeah. Well,
So
cool.
it'll be nighttime, pretty much at the end of it, since it's kind of afternoon right now.
Cool. And let's go to Uric Coppertooth's.
I am attempting to grab that green ring to move it, and I'm having difficulty.
Was that the last of the runes that we needed to
The ones that he gave you, yes.
Okay.
We've accomplished our quest.
Trace. I guess it's tracing that we're doing.
Yeah.
Rubs. Rub.
Congratulations, you found my sheep who run amok.
Did we get a glass bottle?
You found a piece of heart.
Excellent. It takes 2,000 to give you a heart piece.
All right, you may go ahead and load your characters up right here at the southern side.
Hey, look, it's the dick-sucking camels.
This
God
one even
damn
looks
it,
like
Michael.
a dick.
Some people pay good money for that.
See, look, there's one. You didn't get to experience this last time.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is
no, they sat there
totally.
and made these jokes all over the fucking place.
And
about
this one,
This is brand
Oh,
new to me.
Val,
it's a twofer this time.
I'm gonna message
For some
Val.
reason, it looks more like a fish than a dick. to me.
Wait, which
No,
one?
no, no.
died?
It looks like it's sucking itself.
This one.
Yeah, it looks like it's trying to give
No,
itself.
for have to bathe in health to do that. It's impossible.
Not for a camel.
Oh, I
Hold,
hate you
hold
all.
my beer.
All right.
There's Siri.
Well, let's see. All right, we'll go over here. Yeah, I'll walk through these, and then I guess I'll just pound on the side of his little building here, and be like, "Camel Man."
Yeah, I'm quite happy to be able to
Yes.
visit my master again.
We're
Oh,
back.
it's you guys. Oh, it's you, my boy.
Master,
You
I'm
found him as
home.
well.
Yes, I have been looking for you ever since I left this place in a hurry. You wouldn't believe all the things that I have been through. And these people also gave me a lot of experience as well. I was able to see many places, a temple to an ancient god, and a race of half demons, half dragons, who is apparently eating people up to bring more of them from inside the people.
Well, that's unfortunate. Sorry, I'm trying to go through my notes right now for the stuff that's here.
Start pulling all of the
And also about that
rune stuff.
rusted bottle that you gave me,
So there was. Are you explaining to him everything that was going on with it?
Yes. Just like an eager student who doesn't really know where to start, so he's blabbering everything that's been going on.
So he listens to you
Almost
pretty.
incomprehensibly.
He listens to you pretty intently there, and seems excited about it. So there was an Ifrit in it.
Oh fuck! That was
I heard
close.
tales of it, but I didn't know. Dang it!
It is
Like I'm going through my notes and I can't find the fucking bit here for this. I know that I've got it.
Is it a Phillips or a flat?
No, it's not a Phillips.
It's a hex.
It's a Torx bit.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck those things.
Ones I hate the most are the stars, because I can never remember where the stars are.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But they're all in Hollywood, darling.
No, some are in the sky.
not all of them.
So after he catches up with you, and he happily retrieves the runes maps that you've all managed to get.
Yeah, we give him all the markings and.
All right, so he excitedly goes through these right here, and he's willing to tell you guys about them.
It's the middle of the night, right?
Yeah, actually.
Should we just like pick this up in the morning?
Sure. He's like, where are my manners? And he goes and he quickly retrieves several bread rolls for you guys and starts getting some wood together for a campfire. There's not much room inside his crowded cabin for everyone to sleep there, so figured this is probably the best option. But he also brings out what appears to be basically kind of wrapped spiced meat and spiced dates, etc. For an actual decent meal that doesn't just taste like the same crap that you keep getting from heaven every morning. I'm talking, of course, of the priest who can cast food and water.
You know, I can cast prestidigitation to flavor all the savorless create food and water produce, right? So it's no longer bland.
I would love it if prestidigitation just made everything taste like fucking barbecue sauce.
Everything tastes
Ooh.
like chicken nuggies.
Like,
Yes, please.
yeah, this is great.
You know, technically it can, because the amount of food that I can flavor with prestidigitation is huge. This spell is completely broken. I don't think they were really thinking when they wrote the text for.
Fair. He also offers you the reward, a meager savings of 250 gold pieces.
A piece?
Just in general, it's what he's got.
All right.
Wow, what a cheap ass.
Then we'll split it between.
You know, the real reward was the adventure along the way, and all the friends you made, and all the devils you killed. Oh wait, you didn't do that. You guys were fucking pussies.
Hey, whoa. Technically correct.
Listen, we're trying a new tactic.
It's not getting
Not to be murder hobos.
Listen, we have murdered so many things without asking
so
questions.
Many things.
We decided to try something new because our DM seems
don't-
to bitch all the time.
I don't like it. I
Yeah,
don't like
it's
things
like
that are
you're
new.
complaining when we murder things, then you complain that we didn't murder anything.
Why didn't
I
you murder
know.
the devils? Meh.
I know. It's horrible.
I feel put upon.
Oh, and you guys are reunited with your camels again, too, by the way. So
We have camels?
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
camels.
You guys had to leave them behind when you went into the basin to the south, because they can't scale the wall there.
All news to me.
I thought you knew you had camels. You
No,
had
Crick-
them at the time that you started playing.
Well,
Maybe.
but we didn't really talk about the camels all that much. We just the people who were here for it knew that they were here, and we just had them in effect. But nobody ever actually mentioned that we had camels.
I don't think I
Okay,
had
that's
time
fair.
to interact with the camels. Like, I haven't named one.
They were all
Yeah,
named.
But you've mentioned
They're already
you've
named.
mentioned the camels like twice.
So the camels are named Clancy, Carmen, Cameron, Carrie, and Corey, and Carl.
I don't know if I like this.
Damn it, Carl.
Then there's one camel, Sassafras. He's the epic camel lord
That
used
was
to be
blowing
Uric.
himself.
That
Go on.
Uric used to be.
Yeah, that Uric used to be. Uric and Sassafras had changed bodies at this point.
Uric was inside of Sassafras.
Yes,
My,
as disgusting as it
it's
sounds, yes.
probably
that's the
legal
case.
in this world, I guess.
Turns out it's not.
Oh, oh no.
All right, you're all bedding down for the night?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And just in time, too. We're supposed to be seeing Salazar Soliloquy coming through here tomorrow. Going to be coming in with a new shipment.
Salazar. Which one was that? Was that the weapons guy?
Salazar Soliloquy, he's the genie. He'll sell magic items.
That's what it was.
All right.
That's gonna be a convention of genies.
Do what now? Oh yeah, you got Sabat there.
It's gonna be an epic genie battle.
Sabat, I choose you. Oh, I was thinking it was like Pokemon.
That too.
I mean, it
Throws
could
his
be.
iron flask on the ground.
Just smash it.
They'll
on a
never
rock.
beat me. I'm the GD master.
I wanna be the very best.
All right. Anyway, Yurik's little home here is actually pretty safe. You guys are able to get a nice, successful rest, and he'll basically kind of take watch and keep an eye on things.
That doesn't mean I'm not gonna still do a watch.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because, like, the last time we stayed here, we got jumped also.
We're getting jumped.
We get jumped a
happen a
lot.
lot here.
We've pissed off a lot of people with all of the murder that evidently we should have done more of.
DMs always think we should murder more, and yet we murder too much.
That's true.
We should have killed all those hippies. That's what he's saying.
It's because
I
you
mean-
you always murder the wrong people. That's what happens.
The
They
DM
want you to
doesn't.
murder.
The
They
DM
just
put
want you
those
to murder.
hippies in there with the intent of them dying because deep down inside, he's secretly a fascist.
Yes, that's exactly it.
I knew it.
All right. Morning comes. One of you has extremely disturbing dreams. The other one is sleeping way more soundly than he has in a long time.
But my backpack has bad dreams.
Your backpack's just abnormally heavy.
You're abnormally heavy.
Oh, snaps.
All right.
Shots fired.
All right. Hold on a second. There is something in the middle of the night.
Oh, who'd have guessed you'd have pulled out that old token that you've used 1,000 times? Try and be a little more original there, DM.
Next time it's a Trask.
Okay, how about
Those
the
are
murder
very-
comment? We'll go with the murder comment. How's
Those
that
are
sound?
very common around here, husband.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
What, murder comments or
already dealt
Tarasques?
with we dealt with a couple of Tarasques in the very beginning.
With mine?
Yes.
How can you? But there's only
You don't
one
remember
No.
person in
Sticking
each
boulets
planet.
on us?
I said
There's-
boulets on you. A Tarrasque is a very different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's only one
Tarrasque
Tarrasque
is an
on
epic
each
level
planet.
monster.
Okay, never mind.
That's when that you get a party of 20th level characters and one of them survives maybe.
You need to cast Wish after you kill the Tarrasque, otherwise it just revives and continues on the rampage.
Yeah.
A Tarrasque was designed by Gary Gygax because he hates playing the game that he designed.
Fair.
He just wants to kill the party and he's like, okay, I win, ha ha ha. And they're like, oh, good job.
I mean, I don't blame him.
I mean,
I kind of feel for him sometimes now too. After
Yeah.
watching you guys, I understand.
we hate playing the game you designed too, so we get it.
Oh.
I'm gonna move you for a second there because in the morning you're gonna have a whirlwind pop up.
A whirlwind?
Yep, right in the middle of everyone. Dang it.
Sounds fun.
The genie.
Do do
Yeah.
do 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 do.
That's not a hurricane. That's a magic circle.
The hurricane created the magic circle there.
When he shows up, is he?
Yeah.
I have questions. Is he blue, and is he representing somebody named Prince Ali?
No, he's not
Ooh.
representing anyone named Prince Ali, but he is kind of bluish. He is an elemental spirit of air, after all.
Does he sing and
And
dance?
everyone knows air is blue. No, he
Does
does
air-
not sing
Air
and
is
dance.
yellow.
Wait a minute. If air is blue, what color is water?
I was
Green.
joking. Yeah,
Pink.
No,
kind
that
of
was
greenish.
supposed to be Earth, right? Earth's supposed
No.
to be green.
No,
Earth is brown.
brown and tan.
Well, unless you're in Djibouti, then the water's brown. Actually,
Mm.
Yeah. I remember when I was in Djibouti.
Yeah, you don't want to drink the water there.
you don't want to touch the water there. They made us wear gloves and like throw our uniforms away.
Where was this? Was this when you started?
Yeah, when we were in Djibouti, Africa.
I have never been there, but I was in Qatar and I knew that we weren't supposed to drink the water there like that either.
Yeah, that was the place
all
where I saw
non-potable.
flying camels when I watched them after they dropped a camel from a crane and then they pushed it into the water.
This does sound pretty cool.
It was not. it was pretty fucking brutal.
My bad.
But why did they do that actually?
Well, so they were lifting camels from the dock onto the boat, not our boat, on a different boat. and it was like they basically were lifting him like 25 or so feet up onto the deck of this ship. And one of the camels, they had him basically. They had like a tow strap under their arms. And they lifted him up by their front arms, like two at a time. And one of the camels like looked down, freaked out, wiggled, and it fell, and it hit the concrete hard, because camels are heavy, and
Are they?
and they're not meant to fall 25 feet.
Ooh.
Right.
Their
Uh,
humps were like filled with
Most
helium or
things are
something.
not meant to fall that high.
Yeah, and when it hit the deck, like they basically like walked over to it, realized it was still alive, kind of looked around, and then pushed it into the water because it's just fucking damaged merchandise at that point.
Wow.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing.
You are. It's horrific, and it's more laughing at the absolute brutality of it. Like, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, the scene is not funny, but like the
No.
whole brutality of the thing, it becomes comic
Yeah.
because it's,
It was the attitude that was there. It was like, oh well, never mind.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that's great. I'm so glad that you're so concerned about other, the creatures that you have to share this world with.
yeah. We watched that shit and we were like, oh damn.
So, in the morning,
In the morning.
Yurik brings out some dried sausages, and no, that's not a euphemism. It's stuff for breakfast,
Damn it.
and some toasted bread that he managed to kind of ground up here. And he offers you some of the wine that he's got in his cask, whatever he's got left there. He's expecting some more from Salazar here shortly. He's also going through the rubbings, the charcoal rubbings that you brought him. So Yurik excitedly gathers the rubbings together to examine them. This is the first rubbing. His spectacles nearly slide off his nose as his head bobs up and down, comparing the writings with a small journal he produces from his coat pocket. Ah, yes, he explains. The Lords of Gash. The humans that used to live here revered the red dragons. The dragon known as Tyrannus was well renowned even among his kind, and enjoyed the leisures of being worshipped as a god. According to these ancient texts, the skies were once filled with red dragons. He points to the fish tracings. On the flip side of this particular coin, there was a rare, enormous Ichthian beings known as the Aboleths. They dwelt in the murky depths of the ocean and were worshipped by the Sahuagin, the fish people beneath the waves. You are reminded of the undead things you found in that temple, with the light, hollow bones and the desiccated scaled skin.
Is that Zool?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm asking Yurik.
Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. That's actually part of this right here. So, I'm trying to go back to where I just left off it. Yurt continues. Aboleths are not native to any prime material plane that I know of. They originate from an alien realm beyond the scope of our reality. However, according to this, and coupled with the local mythos, they found the seas of Gash to their liking and made a home here. And look here! He points enthusiastically at a depiction of a large aboleth shadowed by several smaller aboleths. This speaks of Zul, the patriarch of the aboleths of Gash. Apparently, he acted as a figurehead for his species and envoy whenever dealing with other powers of the old world, namely the Red Dragons. His hands run over the pictures of aboleths and dragons fighting in the waves. They did not get along.
Wait, they didn't get along?
No.
So you were saying that Zul is not a god, is just a messenger for the other aboleths.
He was a patriarch of them. So they consider themselves, aboleths consider themselves, they're older than the gods. They were around long before the gods were even born. And they actually do not like the gods. That is by actual D&D lore. They can be extremely powerful. They have a sort of shared memory. So their whole racial memory is passed on from parents to offspring almost perfectly. So they just kind of inherit it and continue on.
Right. So like they are completely different kinds. There is no direct comparison between the aboleths and the divinities.
Yes. Do you have any other questions before I go into the next rubbing?
Not at the moment.
No.
Okay. Yurik examines the tracings. His fingers follow the glyphs of, as if committing each symbol to memory. These symbols here, he points, represent coin and trade goods. Along certain routes the merchants would take, they'd often cross paths with the Sahuagin and the aboleths who would demand a toll for safe passage. Many merchant ships felt that this was a bargain, as these routes often avoided pirate territories. He paused over a symbol that resembled three ships with a line above them. Now this is interesting. This marking indicates the formation of a guild, in this case a merchant guild. It seems that several of these merchant ships banded together and decided they didn't want to pay for passage. But they didn't want to make war on the Abolist and Sahuagin. So like any good opportunist, they got the dragons to do it for them. Uric pulls over the next section of parchment. This one contained a picture of men kneeling before a massive red dragon, their hands raised in supplication. Here it seems the merchants petitioned to Tyrannus, claiming that their goods were all confiscated by Zul's faction and that they had nothing left to tithe to the great dragons. It was fairly common for dragons to expect tribute from their worshippers. Luckily for these men, their gambit apparently paid off. There had always been tension between the dragons and the aboleths, but the thought of the fish stealing what was rightfully theirs was enough to bring the two species to war. You have any questions before I go into the third one?
Does it say where they petitioned Tyrannus?
As in, like, you mean location?
Yeah.
Oh. He sits there, kind of looks over it, and it seems like there used to be a series of volcanic islands here when there used to be seas. They would be east of here.
The black sand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. This one's the arrival of Azhoth. This etching depicts a series of figures approaching a powerful sect of mages, depicted by tall, thin humans wearing cloths over their eyes and embroidered with the image of one great eye. Further image shows that the mages with a sky of stars above them, pointing up to a small figure of a dragon. The last image shows a feathered dragon between the humans and the seers. Uric excitedly unrolls the parchment you brought him. His voice barely conceals his wonderment. This is the merchant guild for the from the second etching. His finger traces the hieroglyphs, careful to avoid smudging the charcoal. It seems the war backfired on them. The constant aggression between the Aboleths and Red Dragons made the seas even more dangerous to travel. Pirates ran rampant with the Sahuagin, and their gods preoccupied and unable to keep them in check. They sought help from powerful seers. He stops and grabs the magnifying glass on the table and focuses it over the eye cloths in the images. I've seen this image before. This is the emblem of the Struldrugs. It seems they've been around for quite some time. Uric sets the magnifying glass back down and he moves to the section where the seers point to the stars. The Struldrugs agreed to help and showed the merchants how to summon a celestial being, one that was capable of quelling the violence of the gods of Gash. He pauses at the image of the feathered dragon standing before the merchants. That looks like Azhoth, the god the god Ziri worships. The resemblance is uncanny. He muses and rolls the parchment up. It's undeniable that these gods have a shared history, but I need more information before we can discover their full relationship. I wonder if Vuk Narhep figures into this somehow.
I don't recognize that name.
No, someone in your party would have, but they left early.
So this world has been a battleground for the gods since the beginning.
It's changed powers. Or powers changed hands kind of rapidly.
Several times.
Thank you for bringing these to me. I appreciate it. I'll have to see if I can locate some other ruins for you to investigate if we would learn more about this. In the meantime, please feel free to stay as long as you wish.
There is more information that's missing.
Sure.
When we talked with the devil that sent us towards Zol, he showed us like some kind of hologram illusion thing where the fight between the nine hells could be seen like splashing onto Gash. And like we are experiencing in this world the consequences of the struggle of the nine hells. So
he showed you an this is out of character. He showed you an orrery. It was the planetarium. It's like a bunch of spinning planets that move around, kind of like a model of a galaxy.
Like in Final Fantasy VII.
And he showed you where the hells were overlapping.
I use that reference, but yes, like Final Fantasy VII.
Or in Star Trek Generations.
Never heard of it.
So Uric looks really nervous as you mentioned that, and he is very aware of this. He's like, that's very concerning. I'm certain that you would have heard of the Blood War, yes?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, you told us. You told me about that.
Okay, so the Gith Yankee actually should know about the Blood War because
Oh, then of
they're-
course
Yeah,
we do.
we
Yeah.
know
It's
about
a-
the
it's a
Blood
better
War.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, player-wise, do you want me to explain the Blood War to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I remember what this is, but yes.
So the Blood War exists in the Outer Planes. It is between demons and devils.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
okay.
each have their own idea of how evil should be run in the universe, and it's one of the few things that keeps them in check and from overrunning the other planes and the celestial planes. They are constantly fighting and bickering, and they've already gotten several outer planes where they spread out there and fight each other on it. So Acheron is one of those places. Um, the Howling Winds of Pandorium is another one, or Pandorum is another one of those places. But
Pandora.
basically, yeah, they fight each other. They constantly kill each other. They wrap other beings up into it. Any people they can get wrapped up in the blood war, they will drag into it to make them fight for their side. Any undead or the dead, not necessarily undead, or they will bring them up as petitioners and also make them fight for it because it's kind of their territory. And at this news right here, Yurik has kind of come to the realization that it's very possible the blood war could be spilling here into Gash, and that's what he's making evident to you.
That's
Being
probably,
of the Outer Planes, you guys would be familiar with that.
that's probably what those demon things were down at the that other temple that is being held captive by the fake Strul bugs.
I told you we should have killed them all.
You know, I said that I had my share of killing and murdering for the whole week, but if those
You got a
are
little
demons
room for a little
that
more?
are, I mean, this time is a good cause. I mean, actually, there was always a good cause because we were fighting for our survival. We were only fighting undead fish and the like, but you
Well,
know, uh, I don't want to see my. This is for you. This is just a place where you are looking to escape, but this is my world, and I do not want to see it become a battleground between devils and demons, and between devils and demons. And
I think that kind of time has passed. I think it's already happened or is happening.
so what
Who
I'm
was it that
hearing,
showed you this orrery?
nobody.
No one.
You guys say with this completely guilty inflection of like, yes, we know who it was that showed us this.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I'm
Yurik
in
is-
danger.
Yurik's not exactly a high-level mage that's going to punish the party for lying to him. It's still... Okay. I'm certain you have your reasons.
Well, we were told not to talk about him. First rule of fucking Zool Club is you don't talk about Zool Club.
Yeah.
Ozul, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Sure.
I mean, isn't he like connected to us currently?
Yeah,
Can't
he's
he, like,
he's got
Yeah.
listening devices in our backpack, man.
dude, I feel like he's got like a little explosives planted in our necks or something.
Another one of the party members starts getting kind of itchy. Yurik's going to go ahead and just kind of go put those away. In the meantime, you can see Salazar over here just kind of offloading some goods and doing some trade back and forth with him. Hello again, friends.
Genie.
It's good to see you. And he looks to you, Al Hashim, and looks to the side. Sabat?
See, I'm not the only one that can see him.
yeah, but you are the only one that's not supposed to see
Do,
him.
do we know what a
Actually, none
Sabat
of them.
is? If he says the name, will we understand that that's, or is that name meaningless to us?
All I know
Well-
is that from now on I'm calling Al Sabat.
It's definitely... He definitely said it as a name, and he kind of had the inflection of like, rival.
I
Or
will.
Ass.
I look in the direction that he was looking, and I'm guessing see nothing.
Right.
You don't see what he was looking at. No, he was standing next. He was looking at a spot right next to Al.
I will go over to Xanath and say, I guess we've been calling him by the wrong name.
No. There's another
No,
dude there.
we'll call him Sabat for now on.
I will keep silent and see how this conversation unfolds.
Okay, hold on. Wait. You're telling me there's another dude by him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Do
The
I-
fever's
Lynn,
got
I don't
her.
see your character on the map.
Do I see another dude by him?
You do
Oh.
not.
Okay,
fever
then
has her.
then. Oh yeah, it's very clearly because you've got worms in your brain.
Oh, brainworms.
I'm gonna go over to the other Gith, um, and mention to Crix that Xanath is hallucinating, and we've been calling Al the wrong name.
I nod. Yes. Well, I've suspected both for quite some time now.
Here, let's see. Let's see if you trust me enough to believe me. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Give me an insight. Come on, insight.
Oh my god. Okay.
Come on.
I look at Zen
Yeah.
and
Yes!
that look like, should we tell them or like?
Oh, you're not gonna convince me at this point. I know I'm
no,
right.
And because of his powers of persuasion, you're not going to convince the Crix either. Right. Invisible genie dude. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
That sounds
Hey,
totally
have you met my
believable.
friend Harvey? He's a giant invisible rabbit.
Uh,
I hate all of you.
In the meantime, if you guys would like to go ahead and put down a request for some magic items and see what he's got available, I'm certain you've got some stuff to actually sell and trade for it.
Yeah.
You actually have a decent amount of money now.
Yeah, Al Hashim supposedly doesn't get any of this stuff, but because he clearly thinks this does not belong to them. But that studded leather armor is very interesting. It does not seem very useful for you because you seem to wear heavier armor than that.
who, me?
All of you.
And we
Yeah.
picked up some armor at some point, right?
Yeah, we did. We picked up 2 sets of studded leather armor.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Your armor is already better than that, right? So
Yeah. If you want the
it's
studded
got
leather,
it's got no use for you, right?
yeah, if you want some of that studded leather armor, go for it. I mean,
We're just gonna sell it otherwise.
yeah.
I was thinking of ways of attaching it to my own armor, but I don't think it's going to work out.
I don't know why you would want armor made out of skin. Use metal.
Well, no, but you put it on the outside to protect it from rust.
So Salazar does not carry weapons and armor. He does carry cloaks and he carries wondrous items. And he carries potions and scrolls and that sort of thing.
It's the other genie that carries the other stuff.
Severus Snape.
Dow.
Severus Snape.
Severus Serenade. Severus Serenade.
You got to do
Oh
it.
my god! It
I hate you all.
finally happened.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done with the campaign. Rocks while everyone dies.
Oh no!
I'm gonna open up my Mad Max campaign next week, and you can all start rolling characters for that. Okay.
Yay! I'm gonna be
Mad Max?
Furiosa.
Mad Max is cool.
Wait, what?
I'd
What?
play in a Mad Max
Husband?
campaign.
What
I've
did you
got
say, husband?
Redline. But no, I want to keep playing this one. I'm down for this.
Yeah.
And I've now put way more effort into this one than I have into that one.
I am probably gonna want to buy something from him. I don't know what yet, so.
You
I'll
feel
have to-
free to peruse and put down a request list with me. I'm thinking that we're going to probably have access to major ones at this point. You guys are kind of getting up there in levels, so we'll
Yeah,
take a
we're
look
like
at the major
level
magic
10
items.
now.
I will let you know if he's got them after you put down a request list and figure out what all you might be looking for.
Is
That's
this something
gonna
we're
take
gonna address
some-
next time?
Yeah, we can do this next time because at this point we're at 9:40. It's getting close to the end of our session. I figured this would be a good way to kind of stop things.
Yeah. I have
And
to,
you
guys
I have to
can
figure
completely
out how
avoid
much.
a giant friggin' battle. But okay.
Unintentionally, I didn't mean to contribute to avoiding it.
Wait, were
You're
we
lucky I'm
really
such a good
supposed to
GM. I
go
can
there
just
and
keep rolling with the
fight?
punches. What's that?
We were really supposed to go in there and fight the demons?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're not supposed to do anything. You have a complete choice as to how you do things from here. There's been a lot of stuff you guys have passed up on because you opted to do things differently, and that's fine with me. I like that there's multiple options to this stuff.
that was like a super new and productive interaction between Al Hashim and Zenith, based on the previous interactions they've had before. So I thought that it was the best thing to
Yeah,
remain with
she didn't
together,
spit at you
right?
and look like you were worthless or anything like that. So it was kind of an amazing moment for you.
You guys are
Yeah,
bonding.
that's what I'm saying. Like we're creating a bond here.
Well, I
I think
mean,
we're
he
best
does have a
friends.
very nice muscly.
Besties.
He has a very nice muscly red man toting behind him. So I mean, why wouldn't she be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Told you it was more
Want
of
to
a
spend some
sadist.
time alone together in my lamp?
I don't know about that.
I'm talking about you and the genie, not me.
No, no, I get it. No, I don't know about that.
I'm gonna let you guys
Let's
know right
have
now. I
escape
will
around.
not role play this scene out. You're just gonna have to fade to black.
Thank
So
Go
goodness.
on.
Thank you.
I will.
Seduce me.
I'm not gonna role play that one
It's
out
that
either.
scene from Community, right? Is that
Yes.
what that is?
Yes. Yes. Alison
I thought you were
Brie.
talking for a second. I thought you were gonna say it was like that scene from Key and Peele where he actually ends up in a white person orgy party. I was like,
Nah,
oh, that's real. Okay, guys, I'm just looking for my jacket, and you know what? You can keep that. You can just keep that right there.
If you haven't seen it already, the community episode of DnD, Annie and Abed, just watch the
Oh
scene.
God, I think I already know where that's going. Did you guys have any other questions or about anything you just kind of learned here before? You could take the time right now to think about them.
How rare of items might we find?
Or
Yeah,
you
we
or
only
for
care
what's
about
available here?
items.
Yeah, like, because last time you made us, like, kind of cap out at rare, like...
I was saying we could look at the majors.
Ooh.
We could look
Wait,
at
so I
magic
can
items
get a
majors and ask if he's got it before. Check with me first, just because I might look at something and say that's gonna break the shit out of my campaign. No, but I will probably be all right with it. We'll just have to. I'll have to figure out the costs too, because they still have costs to them.
I want a scepter of insta-kill.
I just want maybe a belt of fire giant strength.
Fire giant.
I'm not going to be
Power would
greedy and
be-
go for storm.
Thank you, wife.
If possible, the one thing I believe Al Hashim would like is if it's possible for us to get a Pearl of Power, because that would help a lot mitigating the limited spell slots.
Well, let's see
That
here.
was like a one-time use thing.
No, 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 no. It's once per dawn or short long rest. But yeah,
That's an uncommon item. Yes, he does have a pearl of power.
yeah, but I mean, this kind of stuff can be seen through during the week, right? We can discuss this during the week, so we can like avoid occupying a huge chunk of game time.
Yeah, we should
right.
consider this over the next week.
Sure. Yeah. Like I said, send me a list of what you hope to find out if he has, and I will shoot back and let you know if it's a yes or no. And before you ask, no, he does not have another Refrito bottle. You already have the one.
Did
Another what?
Ifrit bottle.
An Ifriti bottle showed up in the magic items major here, so I'm like, it's immediately letting you know right off the bat. You already have an Ifriti bottle. He does not have another one.
Didn't we get a cloak of displacement in that last loot?
You did. One of you guys has
Is somebody
it, and
wearing
I don't
it?
know if I
No.
don't know.
No,
Somebody
I don't
should
think
wear
so.
that.
That is an incredibly
Ziv.
useful one, a very useful one.
People, especially who get attacked a lot, Ziv.
Listen here tries to be a frontliner, but is squishy as fuck.
Well, if I'm doing what I should be doing, it won't help.
You want to talk
Hey, I'll
about people?
take it. You want to give me the cloak of displacement?
Oh my gosh, that was so good. So good.
It
Uh,
just I don't know why we're giving it to the person who likes to stay ranged when he can.
Well, I mean, the thing is, though, I don't know. I just haven't used it. That's all.
Have you seen what it does?
Yeah, I know what it does.
Okay.
I think he feels that his armor class is high enough that it really makes it more useful to give it to somebody who needs the boost.
Hey, you know what? You want to hand it to me? I'll take it.
I think that either the artificer or the cleric should have it. The cleric for obvious reasons of as long as the cleric's alive, everybody's alive, and the artificer because he gets a lot of the attacks directed at him, right?
Cleric, would you like to displace your beast cloak?
Sure.
You guys, have you been during this time that you've been traveling with him? Have you been talking to Brick about the state of the ships?
Oh, nonstop.
Yes.
No.
That's all I do all the time.
Absolutely. We're not going to tell him how fucked up they are.
No. Okay, no.
Because
Never mind.
I still don't fucking trust him, and I'm afraid that he's going to go to his fucking old boss and, like, rat us out again.
Again, like he has read you up once.
He tried to fucking kill us. That's good enough.
Okay, so you were traveling with the guy who cheated on you before, who you already know that has betrayed you.
That's the fucking the hobgoblin.
Well, he never betrayed you in the first place. He actually betrayed his
Yeah,
master to help
yeah.
you guys.
The,
Yeah.
betrayal- the,
Right
pr-
down
the
and then
portrayal
found
went
out
in
what
our
you were.
favor one time.
Remember, I showed up at
Okay.
the end. I still don't trust this guy.
That's true. That's fine. That's fine. I get that. I'm just pointing out and correcting the order
We've
of
like
events here
explained
as
it to
what
you
happened.
multiple times now, and you're like, nah.
No. No.
Like, no, he was on the other side, wasn't he?
Yeah, you guys, you don't remember? He came in with them.
So he doesn't know anything about what's going on with us just yet. Ziri's looking a little bit more concerned here and less liking, like she's enjoying this journey because now she's run into all sorts of horrible things.
Yep, it's like this pretty much all the time.
Yeah, it's not too late to go home.
And then your camels are sitting around and spitting, as usual. Somehow you kind of miss that.
You know, camels don't spit that much.
No, not normal camels. No, these ones are special prize breed
Spitting
spitting camels.
camels.
They're dire camels.
Ooh.
Well, hold on a second here, because I actually did something for this. I was pretty proud of this. So Sassafras is, in fact, a camel lord. He's way more powerful than the other camels.
Well, yeah, he can suck his own dick.
He has these abilities right here.
Always.
Bite, spit, prosecute, debrief.
Heyo.
Rebuttal.
Well, I'm trying to understand what does prosecute, debrief, and rebuttal are like.
He's a lawyer, Camel.
Camel skill list.
An addendum.
He's a
He's a
He's
camel
camel-
lord.
he's
He has
Camel
special
Esquire.
abilities. And he has a grand jury of peers.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
So it's all spit attacks. That's all they are.
What's his AC?
How much time did you spend on this?
His AC is higher than the other camels. He's a dire camel lord.
So what? It's like 13?
He's 14.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So yeah, the bite, spit, and prosecute and debrief, they're all the same goddamn spit attack. Rebuttal means that he can go ahead and just make a counter argument, which is any of the attacks. When a creature within 10 feet attacks or moves out of range, or just whatever, he gets to make a spit attack against them. An addendum is a bonus action, so he gets to spit again. And then the grand jury appears. Whenever he lets out that bellow, all camels within 30 feet of him immediately can make a spit attack.
Wow. Don't fuck
They're
with
kind of
this
like
camel.
a dire vampire lord, but with camels instead.
I feel like we've spent a lot of time thinking about this Camel Lord.
It was fun. I was sitting there waiting to see. I was like, am I going to deal with murder hobos that are going to just kill the camels? Or try to? I was like, I better have something fun for them at least.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
What's that noise?
No idea.
I don't think it's from mine.
Nope, that was mine.
Oh, it's your printer, isn't it?
Yeah, I was checking something.
Okay, fair enough.
Not haywire. Can't be controlled.
So yeah, we'll come up with our list of stuff.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I hope this was a fun game, even though there was no action this time around.
I'm gonna stop the
No, there
recording
was
now.
plenty of action. There was a lot of action between our